Baseball now from AT&T Park in San Francisco. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys, no question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2015 San Francisco Giants.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's bring in a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Colorado Rockies, as their order here this afternoon will look like this. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number's right there on the right side of your screen. And there you see a look now at the Giants' defensive alignment behind him. First pitch forthcoming as Jose Reyes is set to go. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, first pitch of the game, a lot of guys on the mound are thinking, all right, let's just get ahead here with the fastball. And he was having none of it at the plate. Drives this one for a solid single to start things out.
DJ LeMahieu will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
And that's the spot that he's just going to have to keep wearing out going forward. If he can keep running that pitch in on the guy's hands, he's going to be fine.
Here comes the 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Now the 2-0 home. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
Whew, that's a gift.
Here it comes, 2-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. 2-2. Sure enough, there goes Reyes. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. Sets the 2-2 pitch. He'll try it again from first. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's not in time, so Reyes has himself a stolen base.
And this is all about a table setter at the top of the lineup doing his job perfectly. Gets on base to start the ball game. Now he's into second on the stolen base, and they're off to a fast start here early on.
Full count pitch on its way. Swing and a line drive to left. Oh, and this goes right past him. Reyes rounds third. He's headed for home. And the run scores to give the Rockies an early 1-0 lead.
Oh, this one really hurts. You don't mind seeing this quite as much with the bases empty, but this one's going to cost them a run.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The average right at 280 coming in. 1 home run and a pair of RBIs. He waits, now the pitch. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that's in there, base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. Now here's the first pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. The next pitch. That misses 2-0.
2 times here they've gone away. Both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
2-0 on the way. Called strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Ready with the 2-1. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field. A base hit. Oh, and this goes right past him. Around third and being waved on home. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Boy, and that play was just an absolute mess. I mean, if you want to see a manager lose his mind, try letting a guy score from first on an error. And that's an absolute gift of a run there.
Into the box now, Yogi Berra, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Pause, now the pitch. Out in front as this is in the air toward deep right field. Pence is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Well, it's been a big inning already, and they tack on another run here on the sacrifice fly. But at this point, I think defensively, you're just happy to take an out.
Charlie Blackmon will stand in, trying to keep up the hot pace as he's well over 400 here to start the year. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And now, even with 4 runs in against you here in the inning, you got to just wipe the slate clean and just take the approach that you're starting over out there.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Ready now on 1-1. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And Pence will have to hurry this back in off the wall. The throw into second.
And I got a feeling the last thing these guys want to do is get someone up in the bullpen here in the first inning. But they might not have a choice because this is 4 hits against them already. And that last one was smoked.
Justin Morneau will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch on the way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 4 runs here in this half inning.
Okay, pitch out.
The 1-0 pitch. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. Coming on fast as he makes the basket catch.
Batting 8, the right fielder, number 6. Al.
Yeah, he's coming on quickly here. Let's see in show motion if he makes the play. Yep, sure enough. He got to it before it touched the ground. Nicely done.
Standing in now, Al Kaline, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. He'll go the short way to panic at second, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Rockies 4 and the Giants nothing. Starting lineup put together by Bruce Bochy for the host Giants looks like this. To start things out in the home half of inning number 1. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Eric, you take a look at these guys as they take the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. It's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
You know, this is an easy ball to misjudge, especially off the left-hander's bat because of the spin. But he stays right with this play, and he makes it look pretty routine.
Joe Pennant will dig in here. First pitch coming. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
The 1-0 home. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Seaver will take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down.
Defensively here, you'd like someone other than your pitcher to take charge, but he winds up making the play anyway.
Buster Posey will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. And you figure to see that changeup more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, you want these guys to be thinking, I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
And he gets under this one and, in fact, breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Giants down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Tom Seaver leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Colorado, the pitcher number 41, Tom Seaver.
And here's the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now the pitch. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Well, and the one silver lining to that tough first inning, at least he gets the pitcher to start the second, so he's able to get this inning off on the right foot.
Back to the top of the order now, and stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. First pitch to him. Now the bunt attempt hits him here, but they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. Over now is Pence to make the grab. 2 away now.
And there's an awful lot of room out there in right center. So even though this ball's hit pretty well, it had a little too much loft to it, so winds up a fairly routine fly ball.
DJ LeMahieu will try it again. He reached on an error and came around to score his first time. Here it comes. And the first pitch here is pulled on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies, but they're in front 4-0. Brandon Belt will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. And that's in there for strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So with 1 gone in the inning, time for a quick check of the standings in the National League West as you get a look at where the Rockies find themselves entering play here today. Matt Duffy will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0-for-4 in the loss. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. And the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. One on the way. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here he comes on 2-2. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Around first, on his way to second now. And he'll round it and try for third. And he will make it into third with a one-out triple.
Batting center, right fielder.
Well, you don't generally see a whole lot of triples in left field. Why? Because the throw to third is obviously a much shorter one for a left fielder than a right fielder. But he makes it in there anyway.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
He's ready now, the pitch. And Pence swings and misses there for strike three, and he's out number two.
Well, here's just a classic sequence here as we check it out again on Show Track. A couple of good pitches here to get him ahead 0-2. And then knowing that a hitter's got to protect the outer half when you're down in the count, they turn to the slider that starts in the zone, then breaks out of the zone, and he just can't hold up.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
You've got options here, so you don't need to go after this guy if you don't want to.
Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there. And here's a pitch taken by Crawford for a ball. 3-1.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
3-2, here it is. And this is fouled back and out of play. The next 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the seventh pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back in San Francisco following this. Corey Dickerson is ready to go here as we begin the third.
The left fielder, number 11, Corey Dickerson.
Here's the first offering. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Oh, and he misses it.
Yeah, it looked like a fairly routine play there. Don't know if he took his eye off it or what, but he winds up basically whiffing on the catch, and that's going to wind up a 2-base error.
Nolan Arenado will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance.
Pick him up.
First offering on the way. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch.
Well, yeah, this is going to be a pitch in the dirt. And as a runner, it's hard sometimes to tell whether you should advance or not. But I think the catcher just lost sight of this thing just for a moment, and as soon as he reads that at second base, he's off for third.
The 1-0. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Blanco is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
And that's a good job in that situation. You'd love a base hit, but hey, the bottom line is you've got to produce a run, and he did.
Yogi Berra will dig in. He drove in a run with the sacrifice fly his first time. First pitch coming. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
1-1 pitch on the way. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
This is not normally the kind of swing you associate with a good hitter like this. I mean, he's caught reaching for a pitch that he really has no business swinging at, and that becomes a very easy out.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now he's got another home run right here. Now obviously this pace won't last, but man, he is hitting everything in sight.
And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the 3rd inning. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. Hence, under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Rockies lead it 6-0. Gregor Blanco will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just 1 run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Back-to-back fastballs here as he takes control 0-2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. It's still on his mind.
Oh, and the curveball hung a bit as this is lined into left, a leadoff single. So with the leadoff man aboard, we take a trip into the recent past here as we call on our graphic for today's edition of This Date in Baseball History. Alejandro De Aza will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Ball 1. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. From the stretch. Swing and a rocket to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Well, I thought for a second after he caught this thing that he'd have a shot at getting 2 here, but the throwback across the diamond was just a little too late to double him up.
Here's Nori Aoki. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now the 3-2 pitch. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with 1 away.
Joe Panik will dig in. He popped out his first time. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And this is a big spot right here. You've got to get something out of this, even if it's just a run or 2.
Having success with the fastball here, it's 0-2 now.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
The next 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by.
Here's Buster Posey now, as he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. He's ready. Now the pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. The 1-1. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And that one is out of here. Planted into the right field bleacher. A 3-run home run off the bat of Buster Posey. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
And one swing of the bat here is going to make a huge difference in this ball game. That lead earlier seemed insurmountable at 6-0, but it just got cut in half with that 3-run homer. So there's still plenty of time for them to get back in this ball game and make it a game after all.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. The pitch. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient, because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Fouled back. The 2-2 one more time. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full, 3-2.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. One more look at the big blow for the Giants. Bye-bye, baby, a 3-run home run. We're through 3 here in China Basin. It's now 6-3. Mike Leake is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Al Kaline will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he takes something off here, as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. Over now is Blanco, and he'll make the play for the first out.
And boy, I know sometimes that it's easy to sit on a 3-0 pitch when you know that guy's just trying to get one over. But here, he lets him off the hook by swinging and making the first out of the inning.
Tom Seaver will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. Now a hard liner toward short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Oh, man, he's got to be thinking, that might be the hardest ball I hit all year. Why does it have to be right at somebody? Hey, nobody said this game was fair.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. And now a pitch on the way. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Matt Duffy will start the inning for San Francisco with Hunter Pence to follow on deck. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Way outside. 1-2. Here it comes. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. And these two teams right back at it tomorrow night. We'll have coverage of game 2 of the series in high definition on the show as you get a look there at the two starters scheduled to oppose one another. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in the right fielder Hunter Pence. Now the first pitch. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. A 2-1 offering. And a good pitch there as he got him to go after one in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, that's where you need to be selective. That was a pitcher's pitch, and now you give that advantage right back.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
That trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside.
3 runs, 3 hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far this afternoon. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. You gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Brandon Crawford is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. He's set. Now the pitch. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Comes set. Now the pitch. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
That changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes, because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and standing in as the center fielder, Gregor Blanco. Comes set. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Off the plate at 94. 1-2. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up. Really got under this one. Out near the bag at second. LeMahieu is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. DJ LeMahieu will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
DJ LeMahieu.
Now the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, hard to believe that's not a strike. I don't know exactly where that would have missed.
And he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single.
And you can tell when these guys have gone up to the plate, they've had a plan. They're just not wildly swinging, hoping for things to work out. They've been looking for specific pitches in specific locations. The advanced scouts, they've earned their pay in this one.
Corey Dickerson will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Here's the first offering. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from first. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
Well, there you go. That was easy. Leadoff single puts the guy in the stretch, and then bang. A triple here chases him home.
Nolan Arenado will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. Now here's the first pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He waits. Now the pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. From the belt, kicks and deals. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah. That thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Into the box, Yogi Berra, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball.
Let's go Giants!
The 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Here comes the 2-1. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Blanco is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Good work there to pick up that second run of the inning. He just gets the ball airborne, and it's plenty deep enough to pick up the RBI.
Charlie Blackmon will get another shot. He homered his last time. First pitch on the way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. Rockies lead this one 8-3. Angel Pagan will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 16, Angel Pagan.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And a rather easy first out.
The left fielder, number 23, Nori Aoki.
Nori Aoki will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. One 0 on the way. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And this will be fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Dickerson is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The second baseman, number 12,
Joe Pennant come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first two plate appearances. Now here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now it's 2-0. Pitch on the way. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. And Reyes will put this one away, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. George Cantos is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Justin Morneau will lead things off for Colorado as they look to get something started in their half of the 6th. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch now. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
Morneau waits the 1-1. And there's a swing by Morneau as this is on the ground to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
now batting, right fielder, Al Kaline.
Al Kaline will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch coming. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. And that's through, a base hit.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count, kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. In now, Tom Seaver. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one. 8 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. He's set, now the pitch. And now he drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Bends down, and he barehands it. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for Colorado, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Buster Posey will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching. And this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Brandon Belt will try it again. Grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch to him. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Here comes a 2-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
And after a hot start, the bats have pretty much gone missing here in the middle inning. Sort of reinvented himself out there and has really turned things around.
Matt Duffy will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And here's the first pitch. First pitch here is a slider, but that's taken up and away for a ball. It's 1-0. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
Hunter Pence will stand in. Base on balls his last time. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
And with some of these guys, it's like they're in an 0-2 count before they even come to the plate.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 0-2 coming. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
The 2-2. Fouled back. Here's another 2-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Giants leave 1. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Back here in San Francisco, Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Sergio Romo is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. DJ LeMahieu will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
DJ LeMahieu.
Now a ball hit hard towards center, and that's a base hit.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. Some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start in that bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
Here's the first offering. Corey Dickerson is at the plate as he watches ball one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Here's the 1-0. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball two. Two-0 count, the pitch. On the ground to second base, this could be two. To Crawford for one. On to Belt, and they turn to a double play. Nolan Arenado will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point.
Nolan Arenado.
First offering on the way. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. Now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Brandon Crawford will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Rex Brothers will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home seventh. Brandon Crawford will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
This is not the first time today that he's chased out of the zone. That's why he's looking at a hat trick.
Swing and a ground ball towards the hole, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
And even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap a bit to that starter. I mean, he gutted out 6 tough innings, and he's given his guys a good chance at victory if this bullpen can hold the lead.
Gregor Blanco will stand in. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Wow, quite a turn of events here. He goes from in the driver's seat 3-0 to falling victim to the strikeout. And in hindsight, you go back to that 3-0 pitch, and I got to believe he wishes he was swinging.
Marlon Byrd will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. The pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. This is up the middle, and it's going to get into center field. It's a 2-out hit.
And this is really one of the few balls they've hit solidly all afternoon. So now we'll see if maybe they can get something going here.
Nori Aoki will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Colorado's out in front, 8-3.
Number 49.
New pitcher coming on, and it's the veteran lefty Javier Lopez. Yogi Berra is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
And it's worth pointing out that they're burning through that bullpen here in game 1 of this series. That could have an effect on the rest of this week.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 coming. Now one hit near the first base line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 2-2 offering. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Here's the full count offering. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Once again, a 3-2. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
That's a nice backhanded play there at second. You'd like to be able to get in front of this ball if you can, but here he does a nice job of looking it into the glove, and then he makes the throw to first for the out.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. There to take this in is Crawford, and there are 2 away now.
Popping it up is bad enough, but doing it on the first pitch, and out of the zone to boot. I mean, this just is not a good AB. I can tell you that.
Justin Morneau will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Driven the other way, but caught down at third. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Joe Panik started out here for San Francisco with Buster Posey to follow on deck. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Swing and an easy one for the first baseman. And he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the first out.
And I just think this is one of those swings where you just get committed a little bit too early. By the time you realize this thing was going to break out of the strike zone, it was just a little too late to hold back.
Buster Posey comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Pitch on the way. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Corner paint right there. 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
Brandon Belt will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Here's a 1-0. Off the plate again, and it's 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Fouled straight back. Here now the 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Now here's the pitch. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around second. He'll try for third. And he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple. Matt Duffy will get a chance now as he hopes to cash in following the 2-out triple. Oh, look at that stop. And he'll flip this one on to first as he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More from AT&T Park right after this. Al Kaline will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
The right fielder, number 6, Al Kaline.
First pitch coming. Swing, hard hit ball to second, and that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the ninth.
And here's a case on the mound where he's trying to sneak a first pitch fastball by him, but he was having none of that at the plate. He just sends it right back where it came from.
Brandon Barnes will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Brandon Vaughn.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Nobody out, runner on first. From the stretch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. From the belt, the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. One, two. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Under this one is Blanco. One away.
Well, this is why you have your speediest outfielder in center field. He doesn't have to be your best outfielder, but he's got to be able to track some things down, and this is why they've got him out there right now. What a brilliant play.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. Now he runs up and gets this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Well, I think this is going to wind up working pretty much like a sacrifice, but I don't think that's what he had in mind. This wasn't a show early and make sure you get it down kind of a bunt. He was trying to beat that one out, but a good throw is going to take care of him.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rockies strand one, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Tommy Canely will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Tommy Canely.
Hunter Pence will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time.
Right fielder, Hunter Pence.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
This isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game. Your guys are losing. Wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or two. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
Brandon Crawford will step in, a ground out victim his last time. Now the first pitch, and that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Bases are empty, one man out. Here it comes. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now here's the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his third strikeout of the ball game.
Well, there's no doubt that for a young reliever, he's got swing and miss stuff. He just ramps up on that fastball. Keeps the back straight, good follow through it. He just blows it right by him.
Gregor Blanco is the last chance now with two out here in the ninth. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Still won't get him to fish downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. And the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Oh, and he misses it.
I'm not sure exactly what the issue on this play was. He doesn't have too far to go to get this thing, and it looked like the ball was right in his sights the entire way, but it just didn't want to stick in his glove. Maybe he should take the trampoline out of his glove.
Marco Scudero will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. With a good at-bat with the runner in scoring position as this is into right center. That's a base hit. And the runner will score from second. And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple. Noriaoki stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll make the catch to put an end to this one. And the Rockies have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, there's another good win for these guys. That pushes their streak up to 5 in a row now. And it's been a total team effort. Good pitching, good hitting, good defense. They're doing it all right now.
Quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Rockies come out on top 8-4. So long from San Francisco.